So I just wanted to walk through how I edited this image of the comet Neowise. So this is the original image and this is the edited image. So you can see that there is some pretty heavy processing done to it. So the first thing I did was I turned down the exposure because there was some serious issues with overexposing this image. So I turned down the exposure. The next thing I did was I upped the contrast to help remove some of the highlights and give the comet some more details. I kept the highlights the same because I didn't really need to do anything, but you could always bring the highlights back down to help bring out some of the details in the tail. The shadows I pretty much left the same. Whites I upped a little bit to help even out the image, and same thing with the blacks. I then added a contrast curve. This helped bring out a lot of the details once again and brought down a lot of the shadows and just generally just made the image look a lot better. I adjusted the white balance to about 3700, which is what I found to be the most natural looking. Anything above that became too orange and bright. Anything below that was too blue. So 3700 worked the best for me. I turned down the vibrance because there was some color in the clouds in the sky that I didn't want. So just turning it down just generally helped keep the colors a little bit more natural. For effects, I turned down the clarity as I found that turning it up only caused the vignetting to increase, so I turned it down to help even out the image. For dehaze, I turned it up just a tad bit as it helped just bring out some more details in it. I didn't mess with vignetting or grain because it wasn't really needed for this picture. For noise reduction, I messed with it quite a bit because you can see that my original image was fairly noisy. So I turned it up to about 85 so I wouldn't lose all the details in the image. I removed chromatic aberration just because why not? It's a setting that you can definitely use and it's not going to hurt to not use it or to use it. And I enabled lens correction and inputted my lens, which was a Tamron 35-150 f2.8 to 4, and this just helped get rid of some of the vignetting and as well as just helped flatten out the image a bit. I didn't mess with geometry. The final thing I did was I added a brush just over the ion tail to help bring it out, and then I messed with the exposure just a tiny bit. So you can see there's the brush stroke, and I only put the exposure up just a tiny bit because anything more than that just looks unnatural. So I found that 0.15 tended to work the best. I just wanted to make this quick tutorial just in case if anyone had any questions on how to edit the comet. It's pretty straightforward as you can see, and I edited this in Lightroom just to make it more user friendly. So if you like this video, just make sure to leave a like, and if you have any questions, comment down below and I'll get around to answering them. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching.